meantime, talk about drone attacks. And this time, Kuwait airport, the fuel tanks are now said to be on fire. According to the aviation authority there, the aviation body which has now confirmed that a drone strike had sparked fire at the Kuwait airport. And this is, remember, a civilian infrastructure what we are looking at. So a Kuwaiti oil tanker that was set ablaze by an Iranian strike. And now what is being said that the aviation operations are under threat after this attack that has been reported in Kuwait. The pictures that have been coming in of the possibility of a drone attack that seems to have targeted the airport in Kuwait, and the fuel tank on the has been reported to be on fire that has been hit, and this blaze has been reported at the airport fuel facility. So as far as Kuwait is also now concerned, we are looking at this development that has now happened, and emergency crews have now been rushed to the spot to contain the blaze. In another breaking update, what we are getting to know that the airport operations have been disrupted, rightly so, as far as when it comes to the damage that is being assessed. However, the authorities there have been confirming that there have been no casualties now reported, and saying that these are drone attack that has targeted the fuel tanks at the airport. Let's in the meantime talk about the statement that has been issued by the airport in Kuwait, which has confirmed saying that Iran-backed groups are said to be behind the strike and at a civilian infrastructure no less, which has been giving out the details of fuel tank at the airport that has been targeted. And this is the fuel facility within the vicinity of the airport that has been set ablaze in this apparent drone attack, and emergency crews that has been rushed to contain the blaze. Remember, Srinjoy, such kind of attack on a fuel tank had also happened at the Dubai airport. Now it seems similar attacks are happening at the Kuwait airport.
Yes, and oil has been targeted. Oil refineries have been hit in Saudi Arabia, in Bahrain, and as you rightly said, yes, fuel tanks at the airport in Dubai were hit a few days ago. Now it's Kuwait's turn. So what it suggests is that Iran will continue to hit at infrastructure. Iran still has drones left and it still has missiles left. So President Trump does say the war will end in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But right now, the attacks are still going on, and there's still damage, and there's still serious level of damage. Because when oil tanks in an airport is set on fire, it means serious damage. As you rightly said, firefighting equipment has been rushed there, and all efforts are being made to ensure that the damage is minimal.
Well, what has now been said on part of the authorities there in Kuwait, that the international airport, which has been subjected to blatant attack by drones launched by Iran and the armed factions that it supports, and it says that the fuel storage tanks have been targeted, resulting in large fire at the site. Also talking about no casualties that has now been reported, but this is Kuwait's civil aviation authority coming out to say that the airport has come under an Iranian drone strike, and this has now been reported at the fuel tanks within the vicinity. Their airport operations are likely so has been affected, and they have been disrupted as well. So as far as this is a clear kind of a provocation, you know, Srinjoy, will it, in a way, if the US decides to, you know, go back and, you know, withdraw, will it actually lead to the other countries who have been in a defensive position so far to provoke and to also enter this war? Will it lead to a wider regional conflict?
When the Americans leave, if they leave, we still don't know what the president has in mind, but there is talk that he could well decide that the war is coming to an end for the United States. There will be many unanswered questions, because all these countries, the Gulf countries, will Iran continue to target them? That's a decision the Iranians will have to take. That's the first thing.
Right.
Will Iran target Israel?
Apologies,
that's again
interrupting you. Wing Commander Praful Bakshi sir is connected with us. Bakshi sir, good morning. When airports are attacked, civilian infrastructure is attacked. This is a targeted attack that seems to have taken on the fuel tank facility within the airport. sir. What does it mean? We saw similar pictures that came in when Dubai airport was attacked and the international airport now in Kuwait has been attacked.
Absolutely right. You see, this trend has started lately where even America is making statement that will be, if Iran does not come online, we'll be bombing their infrastructure, civilian infrastructure, water supply. Now that is against international humanitarian law. All the facilities for the survival of the population are banned as per the Geneva Conventions. However, when there is a fuel storage facility on an airport, then it can be used for tactical purpose and also for war. That is also absolutely it's clarified. All oil is a source for war, like railway lines, like bridges. Now, these are the things become because they can be used by both military and civil. So that's where the problem comes. Clarity is not there, and international committee of Red Cross and organizations like that have to clarify these things, and they should be allowed to speak. Now, this problem is arising, and they are being ignored. The United Nations, etc., they are all being ignored in this war. That is why you are seeing this. So it is a very dangerous thing because if the fuel facility is an airport, then civilian infrastructure is very close by. Civilians are coming and going.
But Bakshi sir, isn't Iran inviting the same to happen on its soil? Because so far America has spared the oil and the fuel infrastructure in Iran. What happens if this, conflict widens?
No, the Iran oil infrastructure has been attacked. And there is no doubt about it. And there are a lot of other places where the civilians have been attacked. However, America has made the statement. But oil infrastructure is a military infrastructure. Please understand. It is not civil infrastructure. If oil is attacked of Iran, Iran will face it. There is no problem. It is clarified. It will not be the violation of Geneva Conventions.
Yes, sir.
If Iran oil is attacked. But if Iran water supplies, civilian infrastructure, hospitals, and protected places, cultural objects, if they are attacked, that is violation of Geneva Convention. Oil is not. If oil facility is anywhere there, it is a target.
Yes, because this is something that President Trump has said that he's ready to reconsider his decision as well if Iran doesn't meet its terms and conditions for a possible ceasefire. Remains to be seen what he says tomorrow, sir, because he is expected to address the nation. Thank you very much, Bakshi sir, for your point of view. But in the meantime, another breaking update coming in this morning. Let's focus on that.